Welcome to Multiply Your Merchandising Part 2. My name's Timothy Hyde, and from magiccoach.com, dedicated to helping you become a better entertainer and build your entertainment business up. In the last episode, we looked at the reasons why I believe that every entertainer should have some form of merchandising. And in this episode, I'm going to show you some ways to actually increase the number of sales that you make at every show. I'll give you about 5 or 6. There are plenty more, which you can get in our book called Multiply Your Merchandising. And it's a free download. So have a listen to these. If you like these ideas and you want some more ideas, go onto the site and download the book. So 5 simple things that you can do. Number 1, don't call it a merchandising table. Don't call it a product table. Don't call it a sales table. Call it an autograph table. This is a much nicer approach. If you're referring to that place where you're going to be after the show, call it the autograph table. So people can come and get your autograph, and also they can buy some products there at the same time. So call it an autograph table. Number 2, this idea was taught to me by a wonderful gentleman called Ed Fowler. Now, Ed was for a long time the resident seance man at the Magic Castle in Hollywood. And Ed sold hundreds of products over the years in the shows that he did. And this is his technique. And he would say, during the show, he would say, "Oh, somebody asked me before the show if I would be signing autographs after the show. They had a copy of my latest book. Yes, of course I will. I will be doing it over there." Okay? So it's very simple. Somebody asked me before the show if I would be signing autographs afterwards. They had a copy of my latest book, or CD, or DVD. Of course I will, and I'll be doing it over there. Okay, so it accomplishes, it's a soft sell, and it accomplishes so much. It shows you exactly where you're going to be after the show. It introduces the fact that you've got a product, and it piques their interest in the product, so they'll come and see you, and it also raises your profile. Oh, he's got a book. Okay, so somebody asked me. Number 3, involve the MC, if there is one, or the person who's going to thank you, the person who booked you, to introduce the topic of products and sales. Okay, so they come on and say, "Timothy, do you have any books of your latest book here today, or are there any CDs left," or something like that. And this is a much nicer way. Then you can interact with them and interact with the audience and explain what you've got. I sometimes actually have a script that I will give to the MC before the show, so they read it and realise exactly what is to take place. I outline what I say in the Multiply Your Merchandising book. There's a danger here that they forget, so you have to be ready to seize control, but hey, that's what you do anyway, so get the MC to ask. Next thing, number 4, don't play fancy pricing games. Have a think about what your average mum or dad or corporate audience person has in their wallet and charge accordingly to that. So it might be $5 or $10 or $20. Don't do $17.95, or $4.99 or something like that. You haven't got time. You're going to be selling these, you're going to be signing autographs. So have a think about what the person has in their pocket, whether it's $2 coin for each of the kids, and they send them up to get something simple, or, the $20 note for the corporate guy who's going to take something back home to show off. So don't play fancy games with the pricing. Number 5, and this is a very strong one. If the event that you're working has a charity, or it is a fundraising thing in itself, share some of the profits with them and make a point of it. You explain, for every DVD that I sell after the show, I'm going to give $2 to your particular charity, or 50%, or whatever it is. Be aware of your costings, of course, but offer that. And it's a win-win, because people will feel obliged. People will also see that it's a way for them to contribute to the success of the event. You will sell a lot more. You'll make a little bit less per item, but you'll sell a lot more, and you'll cover that up Now, this is good. If you're doing that strategy, ask for some help with your sales table. Okay? So ask the client, is there somebody who could help me make the sales at the end of the show? And that's in return. So you will give them some money, but they will help you sell more things. So share some of your profits. And lastly, and I think this is the big one, try and sell one thing to every person via your client. So once the show is booked and locked in, send them a copy of your DVD or your booklet and say, look, how about I give you one for everybody in the show? We sell you X number of copies that you will give to everybody here. And you can make a big thing of this. It's coming from the client to the audience. It's not coming from you to the audience. So they buy it from you, but you are seen to give it to them. They will often go for this. This is one of the reasons why the item has to be good quality. Don't try and sell something junky if you're doing this, but you're sending something nice to the client and saying, how about you buy one of these for everybody in the audience? And so suddenly you might sell 20, 50 or 100. You obviously make the price a bit cheaper if they're doing that, but it's a wonderful way to move a whole lot of stuff. And remember, as we explained in the first episode, the more that you sell, the cheaper the item cost becomes. So then that strategy becomes a lot stronger. Okay, so there are 6 ways that you can multiply your merchandising. If you want the other, I think there's 13 or 14 in the book, pop onto our website and you can read more details about each of those things. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel via the button below, and obviously subscribe to our newsletter, magiccoach.com. It's a lot of fun, comes out about every couple of weeks or so, and we'll see you there. In our next episode, I'll show you exactly some of the things that I've sold over the years and explain how you can put something together quite easily. See you then. Bye.